Good morning and go Mounties.
I wasn't on the show last time you were here, but I wanted to take this time to thank you for the wonderful Nike Northwest quarter zip.
For sure, nothing but the best for you guys.
I appreciate that, and I've been wearing it around the office, and I told your...
Well, you were wearing the Vandercook Lake vest this morning.
I was.
Yeah.
If you give it to me, I will wear it. Actually, I greeted Geoff with the Vandercook vest on, just as a little bit of a joke, but I did tell your school board president that I'm looking forward to wearing that, and we are going to attend a high school basketball game together.
Excellent.
Cheering for the Mounties.
Excellent.
Yes.
Go Mounties.
And one of my best friends is your varsity coach, right? We went to college together and at the same time. Lived across the hall from each other.
Really?
And so always rooting for him.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good guy. Yeah.
Well, you've got a lot going on at Northwest. You are.
We do.
I understand you now have a rock wall.
We most definitely do.
Wow.
Yes.
This is crazy.
So that's our principal, Aaron Bush. Kristen Olmstead, our physical education teacher, went out and garnered some grants. One of them being part of our top 5 finish in Jackson Magazine's Teacher of the Year.
Nice.
But we really appreciate the support of some of our locals in purchasing that rock wall. As you can tell, I don't know if you can get that clip back up there again, but
looks like he's past the wall.
So when the kids use this for safety purposes, in case somebody wonders if we have to have harnesses and they climb up to the ceiling, that's not correct. If you see that squiggly red line, students cannot go above that line, and then when they use it, they go laterally instead of vertically.
When I was in school, we had a big rope tied to the ceiling, and you had to climb all the way up to the rope, and if you fell, you fell.
Yeah, back when we were in school, they did a lot of stuff that just had lawsuit written all over it.
Not a lot of ADA compliance.
Not at all.
No.
I have a few phys ed stories too.
We climbed all the way to the top of the gym. We had a trampoline without any kind of anything.
And if you fell, that means you weren't
Yes.
strong enough.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they had the safety netting back in the day with trampolines.
Oh no.
I think back to
It's amazing we made it through.
the Wild West and.
I'm only 42, and I got skin fold tests on the playground. Do you remember those? Mm-hmm. Bring those back.
Yeah.
Remember when Nick Gaffney was here the other day?
Yeah.
Last year?
Yeah.
He hung out with us for a while.
Did he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He did.
He's being honored this
Greatness
month.
Defined. Yeah. That's a new program. It's all about culture, and what we do is it's nominated by staff in each building, and then we surprise them. They don't know it. Then we surprise them at the building, whether it's at donuts and coffee hour, or whether it's at this was at a staff meeting. I just popped in beforehand and presented him, and so it was neat.
Nick was actually Teacher of the Year for the American Legion as well.
We enjoyed having him. Super interested in what we were doing, and I think we've invited him back anytime. So hopefully Nick comes back and checks us out. Greatness Defined program, that's been popular. I've been seeing that on social media. Obviously, every time you're on, we talk about it. Cool honor for your staff.
It really is, and it's something that we really want to make sure that we honor our folks that are in the trenches and that are doing the right thing day in and day out, and creating not only the programming, but as you well know, that intentional positive environment in which our kids are part of. So good stuff.
Yeah.
How's the bond project coming? What's next?
You know what? It's going very well. We're ahead of schedule. These classrooms were at both elementaries. The additions were supposed to be done in the summer so that we could start the new school year in them. And right now, knock on glass, we're ahead of schedule.
That's great.
And then we're breaking ground in the middle school project June 1st.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good things happening out at Northwest.
Good stuff.
It's a busy next couple weeks. You've got a blood drive you're hosting. You guys have got a concert coming up. I'm excited to hear about this talent show that you guys have coming up.
Well,
and then I also want to know, did either of you ever compete in a school talent show?
Oh, yeah.
If my memory serves me correctly, I would say no.
I almost did, 8th grade, and then chickened out last minute.
What was your talent?
It was actually not a talent show, it was a mock rock. Do you remember those?
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No.
Talent, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
Probably, I juggle.
Both of my kids participated several times
Really?
when they were in elementary school. Whether it was like this high-end tumbling, jazzercise type deal, or
High-end tumbling.
Yeah. You remember, Bart? I'm sure you do. Andy, I'm not sure if you would, but the rapper Curtis Blow, basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court.
They'd
Just
say
king
that.
on the microphone. So are Dr. J and Moses Malone.
So
I
they
like
were-
slam dunks and take it to the hoop.
Don't stop, Jeff. Keep going.
My favorite play is the alley oop.
Very good.
Anyway, so the girls dressed up in all like Pistons,
Okay.
Detroit Pistons attire with headbands and wristbands. They're little.
That's fun.
And they pull it off.
Very good. Sounds like you remember that day like
Oh,
it was yesterday.
There's a lot of like I was going to say practice, but what's
Sure.
the formal term for
Rehearsals. Yes.
Yes.
Rehearsal.
Yes.
When boys do it,
You
it's
can-
practice. When girls do
Yeah,
it, it's
you can
rehearsals.
only imagine. Yes.
All right, and then the last thing, people want to sit down with Geoff. You can go to coffee with the superintendent at Bigby on February 12th.
Very good.
So, great to see you. Thanks for coming in.
It is great always to be here.
Superintendent Geoff Bontrager. More of the morning show in just moments.